Hello everyone, welcome to my craft room. Glenda Mollet here, and I'm going to be stamping with you tonight using the Beauty of Friendship bundle and then some kitty cats. So I decided to do something a bit different. You know, I'm always trying new stuff. So this, I have me big, so just saying hi. And I'm going to make me small again, and then I will get the important part. There's the card we're going to make tonight. And there, just in case you decide you really want to see me. Okay, so I'm going to go over here so I can watch for comments, because I can't see the comments on this. Uh-oh, where did the video go? Oh, I hope it's not stopping. Hi, Norma. I'm trying to get it so I can see the comments, and it's not cooperating. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord, help me. So just hang on while I fight with this. There we go. I got it. Hi, Norma. How you doing? Oops. Yeah, I don't need to hear myself, though. Okay. So get it so I'm not confused with the delay, because you know it gets delayed when it goes from me to Facebook. And if I watch the Facebook one, then I really get confused. So how is everybody tonight? I hope you had a wonderful day. I love wind. Hi, Holly. This was my kind of day. I love it when I can open the windows and the wind comes in and I can go outside and it's windy and it's warm, but it's cool in the wind. Perfect day for me. So, did you see my shirt? Let me do that other view. Hang on, so you can see my shirt again. You see my shirt? You see it? It's got bling all over it. It's all blingy here and it's bling all the way down here. This shirt looks like that new stamp that we have. You know, the new, what's it called? Tie-dye something or other. Okay, so let me get back to where I'm supposed to be. There. I can't remember what the stamp's called. But let's just try tie-dye. No. Oh, goodness. It's in here somewhere. Oh, it's a big stamp. Maybe it's towards the back. They used to have all the big ones at the back. There it is. Cameron is swimming in the pool. So look at this. That's the spiral die stamp. It's a background stamp. Do you not think it looks just like my shirt? And my shirt, I would say, is really close to Magenta Madness. Who knew I was so in sync with Stampin' Up catalog, eh? Tie-dye swirl. Yep, it is. It is. It is. So I've prepped 2 cards. I prepped to do this one, and I also prepped another kit because this one doesn't take a lot of time. And I thought if we had time, we'll make 2 of them. And that's where the kitty cats come in, the other one. So this uses I can't read that, Beauty of the Earth designer paper. Look at this. I love this paper. And some basic white is for the inside, some Misty Moonlight, some more basic white, another piece of Misty Moonlight, and then a piece of the ombre specialty paper in Misty Moonlight. You see the bling in that? I love it. So we're going to make bluebirds because, you know, bluebird of happiness, and why not? Because we can. And everybody deserves to have the bluebird of happiness. Okay. So I need the die. Nope, not that one. Next one up. Yep, that one. So I'm going to die cut the stitched rectangle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6. And this is out of Misty Moonlight. Oh, running it through the machine. There we are. Because I like the stitch detail around it. Okay, that's the inside piece. Let me put that on the inside so I don't use it for something else. And then the designer paper is going to go. You'd almost think I don't know how to do this. Holy man. So, funny story. Well, not really funny. Hi, Marlene. Maybe it's funny. I needed to do 6 videos today. Okay, I haven't got them done yet, but you know. So I got all set up this afternoon, and I put my got my camera all set up and thought this is perfect. I'll do some videos, and then I was going to take some dinner over to a friend, and then I'll do another video, and then I'll be all set up for my live at 8 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. Well, hi, Janet. I went live and forgot to push the record button on my Facebook page, my private one where I do all my recording. So I did the whole entire video of almost 45 minutes and it didn't record it. Yeah, so funny, not funny story. Let me tell you, when I went back to look for it, I was a little on the ticked off side. So then I had to prep another kit and make a whole other card. So I now have 3 of those cards. 1, 2, 3, yep. And then when I do the class, it was one of my in color cards for June. When we do the in color class, I'm going to have another one. So there's going to be 4 exactly the same cards. Yep. Am I blonde? Sometimes, yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to stamp the tree in Cajun Craze because I'm pulling the colors out of the designer paper. So if you're at a loss when you start creating of what colors, just go to your designer paper and figure out what colors are in your designer paper and carry on with life. So I'm going to put this here, sort of off to the side and up a little, like that. So on this card, I went to Way to Goat because I wanted a shadow underneath it. And I thought, aha, Way to Goat has a shadow. I'll just use Way to Goat. Guess what? There's a shadow in this stamp set. I didn't have to go to Way to Goat after all. So we're going to use the one that's meant for this stamp set. Oh, weird, eh? Yeah, sometimes my days just go like that, you know? Sometimes things work and sometimes they just repeat and carry on with life. So, how was everybody's day? Did you have a good day? Did you do some outside gardening stuff in the cool weather while we can? Yeah, I'm just going to layer this onto my die cut piece now. I did not, other than I had an appointment this morning and then I had to go grocery shopping. And of course, my 3rd trip to the post office this week happened again today. Oh, you know what? I didn't cut that piece. I didn't cut a piece for that. Okay, I have lots. There is a reason why when I walk into the post office, they all say, "Hi, Glenda, how are you today?" Yep, first name basis with the post office people. And I have to go back again tomorrow. Thursdays it's a little iffy because they close from 12 to 12:15 every day, Monday to Friday, to do their COVID cleaning. Did I get the right one? Nope, I've got the wrong stamp on here. See, there's two stamps. There's one that has just the dark, and then there's one that has dark and light, and I wanted that one, and I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, where's my cleaner? There it is. Ooh, rhubarb happy. Okay, we'll start this again. I think I'm going to have to start printing my own postage at home. I can do that. And then all you have to do is just take it up and drop it off. You don't have to get them to help you, but you still have to wait in line. But then I got somebody new today who's not used to me. And usually they just look at me and say, "Oh yeah, they don't even have to measure the parcels unless I ask them to, because I've got a measuring thing here and I measure them before I take them up there to make sure that they go in the oversized letter and don't have to get bumped up to parcel rate. Or if it's a letter that it fits in the regular letter, not the oversized letter rate." So I got some new person today. She usually is a delivery person, but she was working in the office today. And she measured one of my cards and she said, "No, that's got to go oversized because it had a dimension, it had a rhinestone or something on it." And she said, "No, that button's going to stop it from going through the machine." So I said, "That's okay. I'll take it home and redo it." And I took it outside and put it in the box. Was that bad of me? I guess we'll find out in about a month or so if that card comes back. Sometimes it takes a long time for those cards to show up again. Okay, so I just cut that out with the die that matches it. Throw that away. I hope it's okay, but it's not. The person that I'm sending it to is not expecting it, so it's not like it's a thank you card for an order or anything. It's for a friend that needed a card, so hopefully it'll get there. And that'll show her, not that I'm going to be able to tell her about it. Okay, cut out my bluebirds. Love these birds. Aren't they cute? Okay, bluebirds of happiness. Now, this die set even has two sentiments set pieces or dies that will cut out the sentiments in here. So thinking of you, maybe I'll use thank you instead of thinking of you this time, because I need some thank you cards. Let's just move that off of there. I'll put thank you on. Whoops. Let me see what it's going to look like in there. Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. So we will, I think I'll die cut it first and then stamp it. Put a piece of Scotch tape on the envelope over the pearl. It seems to work. Yep, I should have done that. Or, you know what my other secret is? Mail it in a in one of these clear plastic envelopes. Do I have any around? That we sell in our catalog. I've showed you before. Because they're plastic and they're slidey and it goes whoosh, just slides on through. But I was up there and I knew that it wasn't going to be an issue. And then she seemed to think it was an issue. And I didn't have any of those envelopes with me. I usually do send out my cards in those envelopes if I'm sending them out as thank you cards, because then people can reuse them, make somebody else's life happy. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is a piece of Misty Moonlight that is 1/2 inch by 2 3/4. Oops, and it's alive. And I'm just going to cut on a diagonal like that, just because I like it like that. I like it like that. Okay, dimensionals on the back of here. So rained last night, was lovely. Didn't have to water my garden today. But I'd like to know what's going on with, if anybody know why my stuff is dying. I have a basil plant out there. It was gorgeous. It was huge. It was green. It was lush. I planted it in a pot, put it on my new deck out there, and the whole top of it rotted off. It's like something ate the stem halfway up. Why is it doing that? And I have a cucumber that's doing that. And it's planted about 6 inches away from another one that's not doing that. Any ideas? Okay, I'm going to put this down to the bottom and over to the right. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, more dimensionals on this. Hey, Maria, you finally made it. Yeah, I'd really like to know what's going on in my garden, but I have tomatoes starting to grow. I put this on dimensionals too, and I'm just going to put this right there. So I have tomatoes growing. I have zucchini growing. And I bought some cucamelons. Have you seen the cucamelons? They're little tiny. They're the shape of a watermelon. They're striped like a watermelon, but they're cucumbers. I think they're going to be fun. Okay, so this is going to go at the edge of the white, right about there. Just want to make sure it's, oh, then it moved. I want to make sure it's straight before I push it down. Whoops. There we go. Now put some adhesive on this. Like that. And we'll just put this on. Right about there. Now, 2 birds. Our 2 birds, aren't they cute? This one is going on a dimensional, but I'm going to use a dimensional, but I'm going to cut it in half, because if I put it on just by itself, it's going to rock and roll, and I don't want it to rock and roll. So by cutting it in half and putting it on separately, then you get rid of that rock and roll thing happening. Oh, Marlene, you're funny. Oops. Yeah, I don't have green on me today. And black and blue was my colors of the day. Okay, so then I'm going to just put this bird right at the edge there like that. And then this one, I was going to, oh, this one is up on a dimensional, but I think I'll just put this one on a bit of glue. See if my Tombow works. I think we've got enough lift in this card. And we'll just put that right there so that our blue birds of happiness are happy with each other. Is that cute or what? Okay. Inside, inside, inside. So I took the tree and I turned it into a bush. Fennel and cantaloupe? Cool. I got a yellow zucchini this year. It's been a few years since I grew a yellow one, and I can't wait. I like yellow zucchini and yellow tomatoes. They're my fave. The little teeny tiny bitty itty bitty ones. Those are my favorite. And I grow them because then I can go outside and while I'm weeding or watering, I can pick tomatoes and eat them hot and warm off the vine. Pop them in my mouth. Yes. Oh, I saw the lime shorts today, Heather Mollet. It's a good thing I'm too old, or those lime shorts would be floating on into my world. Okay, I lost the. I need my shadow again. Put a shadow underneath it, the bush. Put a shadow under the bush, like that. There we go. One shadow. Now, I don't think I put anything around the outside of this. So, Valerie, are you here? I haven't seen your comment yet, I don't think. I'm going to sponge. Put a sponge around the outside of the inside piece. Heather, can you put the link to those shorts in the comments? I don't know whether you can from your phone or not. If not, let me know. I will put it in. So silver icing shorts in lime green. So cute. They're a little short for me though. When you have old ugly floppy legs, you tend to not wear short shorts. However, I do go up the cabin. And they would work up at the cabin because who's going to see me in the cabin? Just my peeps. Yeah, so we did a silver icing fundraiser for Heather's mom. And we got $370 worth of host rewards for her to have a shopping spree. Is that not awesome? So thank you to everybody who ordered from Silver Icing for the fundraiser. So there's our card. Isn't that cute? There it is. There it is. So if you want to see what the shorts are like, just click on that link that Heather just stuck there. Okay. Oops. Let's do this before I forget, because then we've got lots of time. So I'm going to go on and do the kitty cat one. I prepped it and I don't, oops, missed my tea. Thank God they make markers the same color because I'm always missing the T when I do my stamp. I'm going to have to get a new stamp, I think. I think the problem is that one is wearing out because I've made over almost 4,100 different cards. Not total cards, different cards. 4,100. And it's stamped every single one of them. Okay, so let's see. This is that designer paper. Hang on. It's called In the Wild. So this is the one with the cats on it. Make sure I don't have stamps underneath. So look, there's cats and there's prints and all sorts of stuff. And I thought I can recreate this card using that without having, because I don't have the stamp set. All I have is the paper. But I figured I can create the card without the stamp set, right? So I cut out a cat. I don't have dies. I had to hand cut it. And then I'm going to put birds on it in yellow. And we're going to do the sentiment the same. The paper is going to be the same, but we're going to turn sideways. And we're going to put it on its side with a cat and some birds. And maybe a tree. Maybe we can put, okay, tell me. While I get this set up, do you think we could do the cat and the birds? Or the tree? Or do you want just the cat? And then we're going to put designer paper on there. And apparently I cut one for the inside too, and then I didn't cut any white for the inside. And then I've made an envelope because why not? I can. Okay, step one, let's cut out the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. Nope. Number 6. Just the cat for you. Tree 2. Oh. So we got some people wanting a tree, some people wanting just the cat. I'll just die cut. Ah. Yeah, it's too bad those shorts weren't longer, Maria. Those would be really cute. Okay. Cat, birds. We'll put this on first. Put this on first. Okay, only 2 people have a comment about whether I should put the tree and the cat or just the cat. Come on, there's got to be more of you out there that have an opinion. I'm looking for my tree and cat. Cat could sit under the tree. Yep, it could. I had to get my mat out because this stuff is driving me crazy tonight. Not starting. Must be on holidays. So did you hear we're getting another statutory holiday on September the 30th? Haven't read about it, but it's for Children Matter. Every child matters is what it's for. There we go. There's that. And that's going to go there. This is going to go here. Then we have a cat. I'll cut some birds out. Yellow birds. There's our birds. Because, you know, you've got to have birds, right? Birds. Birds sitting on the cat. No, we got to have a tree. I think we need a tree. I think we need a tree. Otherwise, what is the other bird going to sit on? Yes, children matter every day. They do. Okay, so I'm going to put a tree. Or shall we just put a bush? We could do just the bush. Let's see. Okay, I need to put the cat there. And I need to put the, no, we're going to have to do a tree. Look at how cute that is with the tree. Can you see? Bird in tree, cat under tree. Yep, I agree. Okay, get the pieces out of the way. Now this is going to stamp off of my paper, so let's get my dirty paper out here. And we can use the same Cajun craze because that colors in the wild, in the wild designer paper. Man, that's a mouthful and a half. Okay, I'll put it right about there. Okay, need some white. Need some white. Now, the tree, though, cannot be blue because there's no blue in the paper. So do we want evening evergreen or soft succulent tree? Huh. Well, which color? Evening evergreen or soft succulent? While I clean my tree stamp. Oh, see, I've got green on me. Look, I'm a gardener. Oh, there's Ms. Valerie. I sponged, Val. Look, I sponged around the inside of the last card we made. Okay, everybody's agreeing with me. Well, I didn't tell you that that's the color I wanted, but it's nice to know you guys got the same sense of prettiness as I do. Okay, let's just stamp in evening evergreen, and then we'll cut it out. I are late to the party, had a late dinner after trimming the hedge. Ugh, don't you hate spring jobs? I choose to stay in my craft room and ignore the fact that all of our spring jobs need to be done. We usually wash the outside of our house. Have not done that yet. However, the boat has been tuned up and is ready to go. Not that we're going to go anywhere with it. It'll probably sit around in the driveway like it's done for the past 4 years. Who trained you? Hi, you did. I did. Well, I didn't train you. I just kind of showed you the way I do things. And then it naturally progressed into making pretty cards like I do, right? Marlene showed me a card she made today. It was stunning. She used the vellum and, you know, that whole vellum thingy technique. Vellum. Rubbing alcohol and Stampin' Blends. It was beautiful. Okay, this tree needs to go. And it's not your hedge? Oh, well, it's very nice of you to be trimming somebody else's hedge. Yeah, Phil and Heather did their hedge too this year. And then we had fires to burn it and had weenie roasts. It was wonderful. Okay, so we're putting this on here now. Let's see, is that where it's supposed to go? Sure. Now we'll put this on top. And that's going to stick off to the side like that. There's our little kitty cat. Well, it's not little, it's a big kitty cat. Okay. The only thing is that this is designer paper, so I'm thinking that I won't pop him up. Maybe I will. Why not? I'll just use lots of dimensionals. Use some big ones. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of people have laurel hedges. I just never saw. When they get big, they get big. There we go. Oh, that's okay. That'll stand up. Okay, let's get this onto the card first. Then we'll know where to put him. Her. The cat. The cat. Well, one thing about my cards, if they don't fit through the hole because they're too tall, too thick, there's no way you're going to be able to squish them down because I use enough dimensionals that it will stay up. No squishing. Hey, Carmen. Okay. Put the cat, or put this on here like this. I'll push it down till I make sure it's straight. Now the cat will go right there. It is a pretty cat. I think I'll make more cards using this designer paper. We don't need the stamp set. You know, there's only so many stamp sets I can buy. I'm thinking, you know, can you see me thinking? You need something underneath them. I haven't put him down yet because it's like he's floating. I don't want him to float. What can we put there? I don't think there's anything in the stamp set that will work. And the dirt. Yes, I need dirt. What can I put for dirt? What can I put for dirt? Hang on, let me go find dirt. Oh, well, let's just use. Okay, I need a scrap of white. What do you think if I use my light crumb cake and just put like a squiggle and have him sitting on the squiggle? That would work. Yeah, I know, the tree's in the distance, Holly. The trees. Maybe I should have made that a bush. That's okay. I like that. Maybe I should have made that a bush. Hang on. It was bugging me, and now that you've said something, you know, it's bugging me even more. Bush. Paper. Yes, it will work, and I will. Oh, my tip is coming out. The heck is that happening? I'll push it back in again. That's weird. Okay, don't do what I just did at home. Don't take your scissors and push your tips on like that. I'm going to use this. Take that off, and then I'll put this over top like that. I'll take that little one off because it is too little. I just got green ink on my fingers again. Thank goodness for black pants. Okay. Find my dies. Because this one has a die too. And we will give that a cut. It feels like an ice cream night tonight. I feel like having some ice cream. There we go. Okay. Put that away so I don't lose it. Bring the card back in. Okay, before I go hauling that off. That look better? Yep. Okay, this is coming off. Oops. So has anybody got plans for the weekend? I know Maria's will be packing her Bichon bus to go camping. We haven't been given permission to go away yet, so, and I haven't got my, we haven't booked our second shot yet. How's that? Is that better? The card is too low. Oh, I'm sorry. There, can you see it now? Sorry, ladies. I was just taking the garbage off to put the new bush on. So, how's that? Put that like that and put him like that and okay. Yes, they're going camping again. Lucky, lucky people. Okay, I'm going to put some dirt right across there. And we'll make it different heights. There we go. Now, I'm thinking this is going to go flat though, because the cat's going to be up on dimensionals. So I think I'll put that down flat. Okay, now cover up that. Oh, come back up. I want it to be in the middle of the bush. It's all right if some of those things poke out, right? No. There, how's that? Tell me yes or no, and then the cat will sit on here. Okay, so you let me know if that's what you wanted while I get a piece of white to die cut for the inside. Where'd that other piece of designer paper go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Look at this paper. Is that pretty? I like this one. And look at that. It's got that leopardy thingy print thing happening on the back. Oh my gosh. Looks good. Oh, good. Good. Yay. Everybody's liking it. Let me scroll back up. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to push the tree down the way it is then. We'll put this inside. Apparently this has an upside and a downside. See, I don't have the stamps. I guess I could cut another cat out. Okay, we'll put the cat here, like that. Now we can put the birds up on dimensionals. Scissors, where are you? Okay. Put that bird up there. And I would like to put this bird sitting on this dude like that. That would be cool. So I have to remember to put the dimensional up. There we are. Because, you know, sometimes you see those birds hanging around with the cats. Oh, needs a sun up here. Needs a sun. Needs a sun. Oh, I know. We'll put the sentiment up there. Duh. Hello, duh. We'll put the sentiment up there. Yep. Okay, but which way do I want to angle it now? I want to angle it that way, or do I want to angle it? No, this way. I can angle it and we can try it out. There, what do you think? I'll do the sentiment now. Cut that out. There we are. Maybe I'll get that. I got the paper here, so maybe we'll you know, I think there's going to be too much green. Let's stamp the sentiment in Cajun Craze. And I think I'll do a thinking of you. Who knew this paper would make such a cute card? I sure didn't. Okay, now maybe I should have left that uncut. And we could have just done that. That's okay. We could still do that. But do we want it flat or do we want it popped up? Let's pop it up. I lost my dimensionals. We'll pop it up on top of the evening evergreen. We'll put this down flat. Maybe. I am having issues with my tape today. Must be because it's too hot. I like the bird on the kitty's back too. I think that is cool. Come on. Holy Aunt Jemima. Talk about annoying. There we go. Okay, we'll just put that right up against the edge like that. Make sure it's straight before I push it down. There. Now we'll take liners off of these. Put it right up against the edge. Like that. There. That's kind of cool. Look at that. That turned out really cool. I might have to make more of these. Okay, now let me find a cat. Okay, so we got those cats, and we have those cats, and we have those cats, and we have those cats. Okay, so there's the card. We could put one of these cats, could put one of these in there. These I think are too big for inside, so we'll put that away. And, well, we could put that one in there. Okay. It's a completely different kind of cat. So tell me, do I want the green cat or do I want one of these cats? Okay, so tell me, green cat, yellow cat, or brown cat? And while you decide that, I'm going to get a piece of paper and I'm going to die cut a rectangle for the inside because we already have this in there. I don't want to cover up too much of this paper because it's gorgeous. I think that size. Green cat from the first paper. You'd almost think this was Saturday night or Friday night. We're doing our collaboration thing. Oh. Okay, we have brown cat, not green, yellow, green. Okay, so that's like one for each cat. You're confusing me. I don't know. I think that's too big. We'll take that. This one? Or the laying down cat? I think the sitting up one. That one. And I'll cut this one out too and see which one looks better. Or maybe we'll just use both. What am I saving it for? Right? Okay, inside. If we decide to do two, that might be too small. Okay, now this is going to be fun because this is teeny tiny. My eyeballs. And I still want to get a couple of videos made tonight. I have things that I like that I set goals for myself during the day. And if I go to bed without them done, my body won't go to sleep. My mind lies there and says, you're not done your chores. You need to get up and do your chores. So then I end up getting up and working until like 2 o'clock in the morning to finish the things I didn't get done. So I want to make one more video tonight. Then I think I'd be happy when I go to bed. It's, sleep's overrated anyways. I enjoy in my craft room. I enjoy making cards. And holy Aunt Jemima. Oh, I got to show you the new bundle I got. I showed it to Janet the other day. Oh, Valerie. So, Janet, what did you think of that bundle I showed you the other day when you were over here? That hybrid. I love it. Okay, one yellow cat, one brown cat. I don't even know what kind of cats these are, other than wild. Usually Stampin' Up, when they do stuff like this, they kind of stay close, true to what it looks like in the wild. So it will be, they'll be fashioned after some wild animals. It's like that Enjoy the Moment stamp set where all the seed pods belong to real life trees worldwide somewhere. I do cut with my mouth open. That's funny. I'm talking too while I'm cutting, which doesn't happen all the time. Okay, shut your mouth. See, I can cut with my mouth shut. Maybe. It's because I can't breathe. There's too much pollen coming in my window because I've got my window wide open. My nose is all stuffy. There we are. Two cats. Oh, I can't do a weekly to-do list, Holly. I have a list. I'll show you my list. So at the bottom of my page of my calendar each week, I have this list of things that I want to get done, things that need to get done, and then I cross them off as I do them. But I still have daily things that I need to get done. Okay, what do you think? Could be a leopard and a tiger. Probably is. I've never seen them, but have you seen them in the wild, Yvonne? I know you've been to travel to a lot of exotic places. Yeah, I got the his instead of Lania. Now Norma's saying green cat. The green cats are too big. It's too big for in here. This one. Do you want me to cut the green one out? Oh, you know what we could do? That might be kind of cool. Hang on. Hang on. Use one of these cats, but only use a part of a cat. And have it half on and half off the white paper. Because don't throw these out. You can use these too. Yeah, my to-do lists are very long. Always are very long. Had one of our grandchildren over the other day. He told me he was bored. Okay, my children tried that with me once too, telling me they were bored. they ended up cleaning the bathrooms. So when I suggested to my grandson that if he was bored, I would get the stuff out and he could clean the bathroom for me, he very quickly found something to do. Don't tell me you're bored. I have things for you to do that don't involve technology. The issue was he used up his allotted technology time and he didn't know what to do with himself. But once we discovered something else to do, he wasn't bored anymore. Oh, yes. Ooh, cool, Yvonne. South Africa. Kind of wonder whether I want to go there. I like that. I like that better than these. So Stamping Up announced the next incentive trip, and it's a Baltic Sea cruise, and we get to go to um, Finland and there's 4 places. I can't remember what they all are, but there's 4 places. We get to visit 4 places on the cruise. So, and that will be in 2023. So we should definitely be well on our way to having COVID under control by then. And if not, we'll have our shots. So I'm looking forward to trying to earn that one. Someplace I've always wanted to go. The Mediterranean one, or sorry, the Caribbean one that I qualified for. Sorry, I'm doing it off camera. The one I qualified for next May, I may not go on. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that I've always wanted to go to those places. I'm just going to go see what the stops are so I can tell you what the stops are. When we were young, before we had children, we were camping up outside of Chetwynd, up by where Site C Dam is. And we were uh-oh. What happened? I'm still working. Oh, good. So we were camping just outside of where the Site C Dam is going in now. And we met these people from Switzerland, and we kept in touch for probably 15 years, but then we lost touch. Okay, so we're going to we start in Copenhagen, Denmark, and then we get to go to Stockholm, Sweden, Tallinn, Estonia, sorry, St. Petersburg, Russia, Helsinki, Finland, and then back to Copenhagen again. So I'm looking forward to that one. That one is definitely one that I want to be working on. So what do you think? That's kind of cool, eh? What a good idea that was. Okay, I'm gonna make the envelope now, because I have lots of designer paper and I didn't think I liked it as much as I do. So let's just glue the envelope closed and then we're done. So it just goes to show you, oops, I forgot. Sure, that'll do. It's a little lopsided, but nobody's going to know, right? It just goes to show you that you don't need stamps to do your cards. You can take designer paper and cut out the designer paper images and create a card out of just the designer paper. Turned out really good. And you can take layouts, turn them on their side, and create a completely different look. I like these. That cat, it looks like it's looking at you too. Okay, so let me show you. Oh my goodness. I might just change my mind about tomorrow night. Now, what did I say we were going to work with tomorrow night? Let me look. Oh, seascape. We were going to, but this one might be a little bit better. It's called Art in Bloom. And it is in the catalog on page, wait for it, 145. 145. Find one. 145. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so here it is in the bundle index, and down here it tells you page 116. So here's the bundle, Art in Bloom. And down here in the bottom, it says photopolymer Art in Bloom stamp set plus Bloom hybrid embossing folder. And I thought, what the heck does that mean? Oh, so I didn't get it. And then Sarah, the CEO, decided that she was going to show it how to use it on one of her weekly things on Tuesday. And let me tell you, ladies, you're going to want this sucker. So it comes, you can't buy these individually. You can only buy them as a set. Now, I've made 2 cards with them, but I don't want to show the cards to you because they are In Color Club cards, and I don't want to ruin the surprise for the In Color ladies. This die fits the flowers. Wait for it. Yep, it does, really. Oh, well, that's stupid because I had it upside down. Hello, my name is Barbie. Okay, so see, it fits that stamp, but it fits inside the embossing folder. So you put it here and you move it around until it sits down inside. Did you hear it click? I don't know whether you can hear it click, but when you get it in there, it just goes click. Yep, it goes click. And it sits down in a little groove in there. And then you take your paper, and I'll do white because that's what I have in front of me. You put your paper over top. Nope, it's not big enough. I need something bigger. Hang on, let me go get a bigger piece of paper. Oh, here, I got this one. It's a little too big. Let me cut it down. Okay, so you put your paper over top of the die that's inside the embossing folder. Now, I got to get my other mat. Hang on. Then you take your platform, put this on, and it doesn't matter whether you have it up or down. It really doesn't matter. I tend to put it down, then the die doesn't move. And then you put your gray mat or your blue one, whichever one you have. They're both the same. Just we don't sell the blue one anymore. Run that through the machine. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the unveiling? Oh my God, it is amazing. Look. It cut it out, but look Just look at this. Can you see the depth of that embossing? So if I took another piece of white, I don't know whether it's the right size or not, but I'm just going to emboss, because you can use this as an embossing folder too. You don't have to use the cut and die. So let's just emboss that. Oh, Valerie, you're so funny. Okay, so there it is, just embossed. I tried to get it so you can see how deep that embossing is. And then you can use these by themselves. You can put them over top of like a card, put it on a card base, and take these and pop them up. Put different colored flowers in there. Use them as flowers, like to decorate a card. Kind of giving you a hint of what one of those cards look like. But look. Carmen, you guys are funny. I love it. Or you can take it and pop them up over top of these bits. Yep. As soon as I figure out how it goes on there. There we are. And you can have different colored flowers over top of the white background. Stunning, I tell you. When I looked in the catalog and saw that, it made absolutely no sense to me at all. So if you look up here, they have embossed the background, and then they've stamped and die cut the flowers. But if you go back to that page 157 and have a look, I don't know whether my phone will focus because it's kind of small. They've cut the holes out. So I thought, how the heck is that going to work? And why do they not sell the dies separate from the embossing folder? Well, that's why. Let me clean some of this stuff off of here. So you don't only get those dies. You get this. You get 2 sentiment dies and some leaves and some little flowers as well in the die set. So there's 9 dies and 1 embossing folder. And you can buy the embossing folder and the dies separately, or you can buy them along with the stamp set and get the usual 10% off. So just the dies and the embossing folder are $45. And if you add in the stamp set, it's $72. Oh my God. Hi, Terry. Okay, so tell me, do you want to play with this tomorrow night, or do you want to play with Seascape? Because Seascape is what I had planned. Let me find it. There it is. So this is Seascape. That's Seascape. And we can still do Seascape. Or we can do Art in Bloom. So tell me, I'll take a drink of tea while I let everybody weigh in of which one you want to play with tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night's on Zoom, right? So everybody can play along with me. Well, you won't have it, but you can tell me how to build the card. Okay, so we have 1 flower, 2 flowers, and 1 seascape. 3 flowers, 4 flowers, Okay, well, it looks like we're playing with the art in bloom tomorrow. We'll have to come up with something now. No, I don't have to come up with something. Oh, Shannon says art in bloom too. Oh, 2 seascapes. Rest are art in bloom. Come on, there's 14 of you watching. I need a piece of paper. I need a pencil. So we'll have seascape and art in bloom. I'm going to go back up. 1 art in bloom, 1 art in bloom, 1 seascape. 1 art in bloom. Come on. 1 art in bloom, 1 art in bloom, 1 art in bloom, 1 seascape, 1 art in bloom, 1 art in bloom. I think seascape's losing out. So I'll have to do seascape the next week. So what did I have planned for next week? Oh, give it a whirl. Okay. I'm already putting it in here. I don't think my give it a whirl will be in time anyways, because I just ordered it. So we're going to take this out. We'll do seascape next week. And then we'll do, oops. Art in bloom. Okay, now I have to go in and change all of my, I'll postpone my posts because I'm way ahead. Okay. Art in bloom it is, and seascape will be next week, and then give it a whirl will be after that. Give it a whirl. Oh my God, give it a whirl. Oh, yeah, I can't show you. It was Maggie's birthday card, and I mailed it. And I don't want to do it till after her birthday because I want to be a surprise for her family up there. All right, ladies, I'm done. I've got another video or 2 to make yet before I can go to bed. So thanks for spending time with me in my craft room tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and come back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and we'll play with art in bloom. So in the comments here, tell me what color you want to play with art in bloom. Lots of white works really well with this, like the background or the flowers, but then we can do a separate, have a highlight color. So do you want it to be a pink or an orange? Calypso coral. So let me know if you have a preference. Otherwise, we'll just go with whatever comes up tomorrow night. Purples. Oh, purples. Purples. Yes. Okay, ladies, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'll post the Zoom link in the afternoon. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.